Hey guys, it's SG the Magby24 from Discord and Songa18 here on YouTube, and I'm starting to post theory videos, and the first one I have is, what if Twitchy Tim kidnapped Jay's birth mom? Here's how I think it could go. Twitchy Tim crashes a plane onto the island. The keepers think he's there to steal the amulet, so they take him, lock him up. You know, what else would they do with someone who's trying to steal their amulet? So he's waiting for them to decide his fate, whether to sacrifice him to Ohira or what have you. And he overhears them talking about the elemental master of lightning because they probably, besides worshiping Ohira, they might worship the masters of lightning because, unlike them, the Masters of Lightning can control lightning without the use of staves or even the amulet. So they also may mention something about her connection to the storm spirit Wohira. So then Tim speaks up and says he'll go get her because, he's got a plane. And in exchange for him bringing them the lightning master of the time, they will let him go. And so they agree to it. They help him fix up his plane, and then they send a bunch of soldiers with him to make sure that they actually catch the lightning master because, she's probably pretty powerful and could easily overwhelm a little human. Meanwhile, Jay's birth mom is taking Jay away because she probably found her husband Cliff maybe cheating or at least flirting with another woman. And as we've recently been told from Tommy Andreasen, Cliff Gordon was definitely a womanizer. So it's not far-fetched to think that Cliff, while he may have loved Jay's birth mom at one point, there's still some things left desired that, basically the guy's a jerkwad, and I'm glad Liber left him and took Jay because I could see her not wanting her son to be raised by a man who constantly flirts with every woman on the planet. So anyway, so Liber is off now, or Liber, Jay's birth mom's placement name. We still don't have her canon name, though at this point I'm hoping Liber stays as her, it becomes her canon name. Anyway, she's off. She goes to probably stay with like Lily and her family, or Ray, Maya, and Kai, because at this point Cole's at least a year old, because I headcanon that Cole is at least a year older than Jay and Kai is definitely born by this point. So they're off, and all of a sudden she sees in the distance some purple lightning that just doesn't sit well with her. So she's like maybe like halfway to Ninjago City, and then decides to just go to the Sea of Sand because like it's wide open and she can probably find like a cave or something to hide in, and just lose this storm cloud that is now following her. And with that being the elemental master of lightning, she knows that storm clouds don't exactly follow you like that, especially they don't shoot off purple lightning. So she's off into the Sea of Sand, and she spies a junkyard. So she ducks in there. The storm is still, miles and miles away, and she, hopes that no one saw her. So she ducks in there, and she, runs up to a battered old RV or trailer. She leaves Jay. It's a very, tearful goodbye because she's just left her only child. She leaves her key. She leaves a note with the address on it, just in case Jay ever wants to know, where it came from. And then she just gets out of there like a shot. She runs out, she uses her lightning, the storm's getting closer. She's uses her lightning to distract it. Maybe a battle ensues, maybe the keepers get close enough that, she can see them using lightning. So she uses it. And then she's captured by Twitchy Tim, maybe like a rope or something. It's she's too busy fighting off these lightning creatures, and she doesn't realize that just some random human was able to grab her. Maybe he had like a Venge Stone, like rope or chain or something wrapped around her because, yeah, it's Ninjago. They're probably normal people probably know about Venge Stone and Elemental Masters. So she's now captured. She's taken to the island. The keepers, they take her from there, and they grant Twitchy Tim his freedom, and he goes off to some desert to just live out the rest of his days, maybe regretting that he just, kidnapped a young woman. And yeah, he probably, maybe, especially when he sees Jay, hopefully in the season, he probably is like, oh my gosh, this kid uses lightning. Oh my gosh, I took this child's mother. Anyway, so this is my theory. It's it's a lot of like headcanon stuff, but I could see it working. And I think it would be a really good plot twist that Twitchy Tim and Jay kind of have like this connection, even if it's a bad one, because Twitchy Tim is the reason that Jay is now, that Jay was abandoned because, you know, if he wasn't, his mom probably would have raised him and, probably raised him, with maybe, Ray and Maya's kids or like, Lily and Lou's kid. He would have been closer to the guys than he even is now. But anyway, that's just my headcanon and theory. I hope you guys like it. I plan on doing a lot more than this. I've actually got like a couple in the works. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great rest of the day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and bye.